When an officer pulls you over, you expect a valid reason. But what happens when their story keeps changing? These smart citizens knew their rights, and their cameras were rolling. Watch as these citizens document their troubling police encounters.
Was I speeding?
Yes, you were.
No, I was not. What did you clock me at?
Sir, I did not clock you.
On June 3, 2022, Officer Gilpin stopped a Texas driver, claiming he had used his phone while driving. The driver, fully aware he hadn't, was determined to defend himself.
Sir, I'm Officer Gilpin, Midland Police Department, sir. Ma'am. And so the reason why you got pulled over, as you passed me, I noticed you had your phone up.
No, my phone's right here.
Well, maybe it was my mistake then I stand corrected.
Have a good day.
No, you're not free to get. You seem to be in a hurry, sir.
Was I speeding?
Yes, you were.
No, I was not.
Okay, you weren't speeding?
No, sir.
All right, your license, please.
Do you have me clocked for speeding, or did you pull me over for that? Because that's the first time you told me
Yes,
you pulled me over for that. Now you're telling me speeding.
Let me start over. Okay.
Please do.
I said I noticed you with your phone. You corrected me. You said your phone was us up. You
So-
didn't have your phone in your hand, so I was mistaken. I did.
So then you got me for something else now.
Yes, sir. Okay.
You have a
so
supervisor?
I do have a supervisor. So
Why don't you get him out
license,
here?
At first, Officer Gilpin claimed the driver was using his phone. Then, suddenly, it was speeding. But when asked for proof, he had none. No radar, no confirmed limit, just a shaky story unraveling by the second. But when asked if he had proof from a radar, he admitted he didn't. The inconsistencies were impossible to ignore. Imagine knowing you're in the right, yet facing an officer determined to make something stick. What would you do? Accept the ticket or fight back?
Sir, I did not clock you.
Exactly. So I wasn't speeding. Because I saw you whenever I turned off of Garfield. And I am obviously not going to speed past a cop. Whenever I passed you, I was going 16 miles an hour. It's
Okay.
25 on these roads, 20 or
My
25 on these
supervisor is
roads.
quite a distance away. I'm gonna give you a warning, let you go. You want to talk to my supervisor?
Great.
All right, I'll call my supervisor.
So you're holding me here
You asked for a supervisor. So I'm gonna
because
give you-
you're asking for my license for no reason, because I wasn't speeding. I'm not going to give you my license unless I was speeding.
All right. So you want to?
So if you're good with it and I can drive away, I don't need your supervisor.
Okay.
But if you want my license and you're going to violate my Fourth Amendment, you're absolutely getting your supervisor.
Do you want me to call my supervisor?
Do you want my license?
Yes, I want your license.
Get your supervisor
Okay.
here.
All right. 13:30. So those are fellow officers. Not my supervisor. Supervisor outside town, so he's coming over. Okay.
Great use of resources there.
I'm sorry?
Great use of resources there.
Okay. You asked for a supervisor, so
Well, because you're trying to violate my Fourth Amendment.
sir.
Are you or are you not? Why do you need my license if I wasn't speeding? If I didn't commit an infraction, why do you need my license?
Visually,
You can't pace from sitting still. You cannot pace
sir,
from
I'm not
sitting
going to
still.
argue with you. Okay.
Well, then prove your point.
So let me.
How
let me
do you
tell
know I was speeding? I'll sit here and shut up.
Really?
You tell me how you
Right.
know I was speeding.
Visually, you came up rapidly behind me. You were speeding. My interpretation, I didn't get your radar, so that is why I told you you were speeding. Okay?
You don't know
you gonna
that,
let
so
me
you
talk?
don't get my license.
You don't have to give me a license. You want a supervisor? I asked you. I was gonna give you a verbal, let you go. You want my supervisor? My supervisor's on his way. So that's where it is.
No. You wanted my license to give me a verbal. This
Sir.
all would have been done if you wouldn't have said you needed my
Again,
license for nothing.
You heard what I said? All right, so
That you
stand
don't
by.
know any violation and you wanted my
You were
license.
speeding.
I was not speeding.
That's your interpretation and my.
No, that's the fucking truth, because it said 16 miles an hour on. I'm telling the truth. You wanted to ID me. You guys don't like it when citizens don't bow down to you.
So you don't have to bow down to me.
Then let me be on my way
I
without
was gonna
violating
let
my
you be
Fourth
on-
Amendment.
You can argue and say what you want to say.
Get out of my face, dude.
Most people might just take the ticket. Not this guy. Instead, he doubled down, calling out Officer Gilpin on the law, demanding a supervisor, and even offering to take a ticket as long as the officer wrote himself one too. It was starting to feel like the officer was making it up as he went along. Now he's acting like there's no way to know what really happened. Convenient, isn't it? The officer's argument crumbles further with each passing moment, yet he refuses to back down.
Why do you have me stop right now?
You want me to start over?
And I will too.
Okay,
and
sir.
we can shake hands and be done. I will
Exactly.
calm down.
Sir, I'm calm. Exactly, sir. So I'm driving. I saw you behind me. I saw the phone up. I thought you had your phone in your hand. Okay. So I pulled you over because of the phone. When I came up to here, you corrected me and told me, and this, you're right. It's on the mount. You said it was on the mount. I said, sir, I stand corrected. Exactly.
Have a good day. You're on your way.
No, and I said you were speeding. You said we're gonna start over. That's where I'm
We're
telling
starting
exactly
over,
what I
but
did.
you're still wrong. We can start over,
Sir,
but
I
you're
can be
still
wrong.
wrong.
You can be right. We can all be
Okay.
going back and forth. I'm just explaining. You asked me to start
Okay.
over. So I said you were speeding. You came up
Okay.
behind me. I pulled over, visually caught you speeding. You said you weren't speeding. Okay, that's your interpretation, and you're the driver. You have the right to say what you believe is the truth. I can't dispute what you say is the truth. I'm just saying what I saw and what I interpret. And I did not get you on radar. You're exactly right. I did not.
Okay.
So I said you were speeding. I asked your license. You said no. You said I'm violating your Fourth Amendment.
Absolutely.
I said, okay. You said you want a supervisor. I said, okay, I was going to give you a verbal and let you go. I said, my supervisor's on the other side of town. I can call him if you want the supervisor. And I did.
If you gotta have that license, I want to talk to the
Okay.
supervisor.
And that's where we are. So at the end of the day,
so now
I'm not trying to violate your Fourth Amendment right.
But
I'm
you're
doing-
holding me. But you are.
Sir, and I told you again.
You're in a gray area right now, right?
What's the gray area?
You are detaining me right now
Yes.
for invoking my Fourth Amendment.
That has nothing to do with Fourth
It
Amendment.
does, because
It
you
has
don't
something
get
to
that
do with-
license unless I made an
It has something to do
infraction.
with me having probable cause that you have violated.
I'll tell you
a
what,
traffic offense.
you go back there and write a ticket for me speeding,
Uh-huh.
and we can meet in court, but only if you write a ticket for not you to yourself for not using a blinker whenever you got over.
Whenever I
When
did
you
what?
got over right here and I passed you, no blinker used. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
write a ticket to yourself for not blinkering, for not signaling to get over,
Yeah.
you can write a ticket to me too.
Get
And
over
we'll-
where?
Right here, whenever you parked right here, when
So
you
what
got
lane
behind
did I
me.
get over in?
You got
There's
over
only-
to park.
There's only two lanes. I
You
did
got
not
over
get
to park.
I did not get over to park. So again, it's your interpretation, my interpretation.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take the ticket if you want to write yourself
I'm not
one.
gonna write myself a ticket. When I
Yeah,
do
because the
violate.
government, the state can never be wrong.
The
Huh?
state can be wrong.
You're wrong right now, buddy.
And I did not pull
You're
over
wrong right now.
for-
You
it's-
pulled
it's
me
a
over
si-
for that phone.
It's a single lane.
You
travel.
pulled me over for that phone and you were wrong.
And I corrected myself. I told you.
But you still got to get that license. It's like crack to you guys. I don't understand that. You got to have it. Let me have that license. I don't want
Sure.
my as a citizen. I don't want my information entered into a database any more than it has to be.
And sure, okay, you can say that. I wasn't even going to enter you. I was going to look at the license and give you a road.
You don't. But you don't get to do that unless I've done something wrong.
Sorry, my interpretation again. You
So you think that? How fast do you think I was going?
you're going over 10% over the speed limit.
You're out of your mind, bro.
Sir, my interpretation.
You're out of your mind. So if the speed limit here is is it 20 or 25? I was doing 16.
That's
Is
what
it
you
20
say
or
you're
20?
doing.
Is it 20 or 25 right here?
If you say you're doing 16, that is your interpretation.
Is it 20 or 25 right here?
I don't know. You tell me.
You don't know.
No, you tell me.
You don't. Either way. So if it's 20,
25.
10% over would be 22.
If it's 25, 10% over is 2.5
Yeah.
miles.
Okay. So 27.5.
Yeah.
So you visually saw me going
My
27.5 miles an hour.
estimation,
You need to get recalibrated, man.
yes, sir. Okay. Your interpretation of recalibration is fine.
You're in the wrong.
Sir,
You're in the wrong.
We're going to argue. And
You're in the wrong.
just wait
There's
till
no fucking argument because you're in the wrong.
Point by point, the man destroyed the officer's reasoning, proving the accusation was baseless. Yet rather than backing down or providing evidence, the officer stuck to his script, hoping repetition would turn fiction into fact. But let's think about this. How does an officer accuse a driver of going over the speed limit when they never checked the limit and didn't use a radar to confirm it?
I'm telling you what the truth is.
But I'm telling
I'm
you-
being molested by my government
Yeah.
for doing nothing wrong because you have to have my ID.
Because you violated a traffic offense, yes.
No, I
In
didn't.
your interpretation.
You're a fucking liar, dude. Don't come back up to this car. Get your supervisor. I'm not
My
talking to you
supervisor
anymore.
is way. Like I
Not
said.
talking to you anymore. You're a liar.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant, how you doing?
What can I do for you, man?
I'm wondering why I'm still here
Well, apparently you called for a supervisor.
because he wants my license when I have
Okay.
committed no traffic infraction. When your officer first got up to this vehicle, he said he pulled me for this.
Okay.
Because that's up there. When that was wrong, then he tells me that I'm speeding. I know for a fact I wasn't. I looked down at 16. The whole time I was behind him and past him, I looked down, I was 16 miles an hour.
Okay.
But he wants to get my license. He already told me he hasn't clocked me. He estimated my speed from a standstill, which you can't pace from a standstill. He says I'm going 10% over the posted speed limit.
Okay.
From a standstill, he knows this. I'm not giving up my license unless you're threatening to take me to jail.
Okay.
I'm not the war you guys want right now with all y'all have going on. I was going 16 miles an hour, but I'm not going to let him violate my Fourth Amendment when he was wrong.
Okay. So what do you want now? What is it that
I want to be unmolested from my government and on my way.
Okay.
It's not funny
Well, I mean, you sat here waiting for me when.
because he wouldn't let me go.
Okay. All you need to do is verify that you have a driver's license.
Not going to do it. He doesn't have a reason to see it.
Well, now, yeah, actually, we do have a reason. To
What
see
what
it,
ready is that?
Because we can actually stop you to check your driver's
No, you
license.
can't.
Yes, we can.
Not unless I've committed an infraction.
No, we actually can. I searched the traffic code. It'll tell you right there. But that's all he wanted to verify. He's gonna send you on your way.
No.
So go. I'll let you go. Go.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Wilson.
Wilson. Badge number?
330.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
When the second officer arrived, the driver clarified that he needed a lawful reason to hand over his license, citing his Fourth Amendment rights. Realizing there was no valid justification, the supervisor chose to back down, allowing the driver to leave without any arrests. And just like that, the footage was online for the world to see. Officer Gilpin wasn't the only one caught in a legal showdown. Over in Buchanan County, another officer was about to get a lesson from one smart citizen and his own captain.
I got some ID right here. The D.
On March 8, 2023, a well-known First Amendment auditor arrived at the Buchanan County Courthouse. Although it's a public building, Sergeant Chris Chesmore confronted him shortly after he arrived.
Huh? No, I think I came from downstairs.
You have an ID, sir?
Yeah, I do.
Can I see that, please?
Oh, certainly. Actually, if I could freaking find it, maybe.
Where are you from?
No, I was thinking about moving here.
Oh, yeah. No, your real ID.
Yeah, this is.
No,
I'm Billy Buckrack.
the real ID.
Oh, you need the real one?
Yep.
Ah, son of a gun. Here you go. I got some ID right here. The D.
Hey, why don't you have 10-2 come over here? What's that?
I got the ID. Here you go.
Driver's license.
Oh. Here you go. I'm gonna need to see your ID, sir. Sir,
Time to go. Let's go. You need to leave.
excuse me? Don't touch me.
Touch you? You need
Yeah,
to
you
leave.
just did. You just bumped
You
me.
need
Why?
to leave.
For what? What did I do wrong?
You were told to leave by me.
For what? What crime?
Let's go.
What crime did I do? I'm here to get papers.
Let me see it.
No, you could
Didn't
look
you
right
get
here.
papers?
Excuse me?
Didn't you already get your papers?
I think you need to slow your roll right now.
Slow my roll?
Yeah. You know you work for
Come on
me?
down here. Come on down here.
For what?
Come on.
I committed no crime.
Come on.
I'm here to look at papers, get papers,
go.
see what services you
Come
provide.
right now.
Well, you could tell all day, but I followed the law.
Come on.
I followed the law. I'm going to continue getting my paperwork.
You're the deputy. Come on.
What did I do wrong? You guys can't, this ain't Russia. You can't just make up rules yourself. I did nothing wrong. He's on a power trip. I did nothing wrong. I'm here to get papers.
Okay. Mike.
What was your name and badge? Buchanan
Why
County.
would I give you my name and badge and you haven't given me your name and badge?
Because you're a public servant. Did
Doesn't
you
matter.
forget?
Doesn't matter.
It does. Did you forget? You work for me.
No.
You work for the people.
Do you live in Buchanan County?
It's none of your business. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why are you being this way?
Why are you, tyrant? What's so funny, little boy? Why can't you just respect our rights? What's the First Amendment? Do you know? Didn't think so. It's a shame that you guys swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, yet you don't even know the First Amendment.
You like the Broncos?
No, I like freedom is what I like. Apparently you guys don't.
You're still free, aren't you?
Not by you. You want to be a little tyrant.
It's clear Sergeant Chesmore doesn't understand the auditor's rights. The auditor isn't required to provide his identity or leave, and the officer's demand likely holds no legal weight.
You went upstairs. Yeah, because you're not going to, and if you do, guess what? We'll have fun in court.
I like your camera.
We'll have
I've
fun
been
in court.
100 times.
Guess what? Have you violated someone's rights? Of course you have, but guess what? You ain't gonna violate mine without repercussions.
I like your camera. Brandon.
I like your facial hair.
Thanks.
It looks actually kind of good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You should probably grow some too. Not enough testosterone?
Too much.
Oh, okay. Hey, how about I have a task for you? The Bill of Rights, go read the First Amendment, because you don't know what it is, pal.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What am I doing
I
right
asked you
now?
a question you didn't answer.
Yeah,
Why
because
would I
you're a
answer your
public servant. Guess what? You don't even know the Fourth Amendment. That's how sad you are. Go read it. Freedom of the press is what I'm doing, right?
Are you expressed?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Do you have a press pass?
Are you really that low IQ? This is America. The press passes in the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. Oh, you didn't know that, huh?
No, you're educating me.
That's bad. If I know your job way more than
I
you,
am 100%
imagine swearing an oath to the Constitution
like
yet
to
you
be
don't
educated.
know.
Can you educate me?
Yes. What's the First Amendment? What 5 protections are in the First
You're
Amendment?
not answering my questions.
I don't have to. I don't have to. You work for me. Don't forget that.
Okay.
And maybe when you want to try violating someone's rights, you might want to read the First Amendment and the Fourth
You
Amendment.
keep talking about these amendments, but you haven't told. You're not educating me.
Yeah, are you really that clueless that I have to do your job for you? You swore an oath to the Constitution, yet you can't even recite the First Amendment. That's pathetic, and you got stripes.
Okay.
That's bad. You're a poor
I've
leader.
asked you to leave.
For what crime? I did nothing wrong. I literally just got a passport, and you're over here harassing me. For what?
I'm not harassing you.
Yes, you are. Hey, did you already go upstairs? Leave.
Did you
You
go?
gotta leave.
Did you go?
No. I already told you that when you first asked. So stop harassing me. Go read the Constitution, pal. Yeah, I look like that too, because you're looking like a fool. It's bad. You got all these stripes, all these time and service on your arm, but yet you don't even know the Constitution, the oath you swore to uphold and protect. You work for we the people. Don't you dare forget that. Don't you dare forget that. You do work for me. You do work for me. How dare you dishonor all those that have fought and died for these freedoms? How dare you? And you're just going to cross your arms like a beta male. Yeah, I mean, what he's doing the wrong thing. He needs educated. This is disgusting what he's doing. Oh, do you want to know what happened when I came in here? Guess what? I'm being so polite to everybody. I go in here, go in the clerks. I ask them, "Hey, what services do you guys provide here?" And you know what? I got a passport information right here because this is what I'm looking for. I'm here to go in all these offices. And this guy right here, he should not have stripes for one. That's disgusting how you treat the public. 2, he's yelling at me. Hold on, little man. Number 2, I'm in here to check out the public building. Public. Don't forget that. And he's over here harassing me. Hey, you already went up there. No, you got to leave. Get out of here. No, I don't have to leave.
Ironic. You're the one demeaning us.
Demeaning you?
Yes.
Really? What's the First Amendment? What a shame. What a shame.
I can't answer your questions. You don't answer.
Because you're a public servant. Did you forget? Guess what? This job right here is a lot. The public expects you to do your job correctly. That oath that you swore actually means something. You know how many men fought and died for these freedoms that we have? And you're over here trying to give me a hard time for what?
Why are you giving me a hard time?
Because you work for me. I did nothing wrong to you. What have I done to you? What have I done to you?
You're not giving us your name.
I don't have to. What's the Fourth Amendment, buddy? Is this your first day on the job? I mean, come on. You got to be better than this. Captain, is this what do you accept this behavior?
What do you need?
Well, I've just got here. I'm going to each one of these buildings, asking what services they provide. I'm getting certain things like I just got a passport info because I'm going to fill it out and get a passport. And I'm here checking out the building. Then I get harassed by this deputy. It's disgusting, his behavior.
Well, check out the building.
Exactly. Why couldn't we do that in the first place? So you have no problem?
No.
Exactly. Do you have a problem now?
Captain says it's fine.
Yeah, and he says it's fine because maybe, you know, he appreciates the Constitution. He at least, at minimum, he understands
Just
it.
don't interrupt or go back into any place that you're not.
Exactly, and I don't. Exactly, and I don't.
That's all I ask.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Certain parts of the building are not limited.
Yeah, it'll say restricted or certain
Now,
signs.
just, you know, anything that's open to the public, if you want to go in and
Exactly.
go ahead and do it.
Okay.
That would be my recommendation. Don't stand around and argue with us on it. Just go ahead and.
I mean, well, it shouldn't be them arguing with me. It's the thing.
Either way.
Okay.
Just go in and do
Well,
it.
there we go. There, at least the captain knows, Sergeant.
Okay.
You might have to take some lessons up. Go home, maybe just check out the Bill of Rights because you don't know it.
Thank you for your advice.
Yeah, no problem. And thank me for my service too because your service is not good.
Okay, well, just
Bad boy.
understand there's certain areas you can go.
Oh, I'm well aware.
You can certainly go into whatever the public is as long as you're not disrupting
Yeah, exactly.
the people.
And I don't.
The people that are coming in and out and need to do business here.
Yeah.
Okay?
In the end, the captain stepped in, realizing the auditor had done nothing wrong and ordering Sergeant Chessmore to stand down. The captain handled it professionally, avoiding unnecessary conflict. In the end, Sergeant Chessmore learned a lesson in constitutional law, one he probably won't forget anytime soon. Be sure to check out this video YouTube picked out just for you and let us know your thoughts in the comments.